Life settles into stability after a successful hunt and careful stockpiling of food. Too stable, actually. One night, while the tribe sleeps around the fire, a quiet unease begins to spread. The smoked meat reserves are disappearing way faster than they should, the strongest warriors are taking more than their share, and the weak, the children, the elderly, are getting pushed aside. For the first time, the danger isn't coming from outside, it's coming from within. Then a piercing scream shatters the silence. He steps between a starving child and a massive warrior. Voices rise, claws flash, then blood spills. Everything changes. And in that moment it hits him. Survival is no longer the problem, control is. If he does nothing, this tribe won't be destroyed by some monster, it'll tear itself apart. By morning, he makes a decision no one here has ever made before. He creates rules, not suggestions, not instincts, laws. The tribe doesn't know what to make of it. Why shouldn't the strongest eat first? Why protect the weak? So he explains it to them. Weak children grow into tomorrow's hunters. Injured warriors heal and come back stronger. Controlling the food supply guarantees survival when famine hits. Silence falls over the camp. Then the chief steps forward and agrees. From that moment on, everything shifts. Food gets distributed equally. The wounded get treated first. Hunting parties are planned with actual strategy. This isn't just a tribe anymore, it's a society. But he doesn't stop there. One day he stands before them and says, "We don't just hunt anymore. We build." At first they laugh. So he shows them. Shelters go up. Wooden structures far sturdier than any cave. Raised sleeping platforms lift them off the cold, damp ground. Fire is no longer wild and unpredictable, it's controlled, with designated areas for cooking, warmth, and crafting. Tools get sharper. Finely edged stone blades, bone instruments, even digging tools. For the first time, they're not just reacting to nature, they're controlling it. Then everything changes again. Scouts return, wounded, but not from animals, from something worse. Another tribe, bigger, scarred, armed, known as the Bloodfang clan. And they had been watching. That night the chief speaks. "Years ago, Bloodfang attacked us. They killed our warriors. They took the strongest among us. They left the weak to die. He took Aru's sister. The fire dims. His claws dig into the dirt. His voice trembles. She's still alive, somewhere. This isn't just about survival anymore. This is about revenge. But he doesn't rush it. He prepares. Spears get rebalanced for precision throws. Coordinated volleys are drilled until they're second nature. Animal hide shields are crafted. Warriors are trained and organized into specialized units. Children learn long-range attacks. Stone throwing becomes a skill. Then come strategy, ambushes, terrain advantage, battle signals, and coordination. The tribe transforms again, not just survivors, not just hunters, an army. He studies the enemy. Bloodfangs rely on brute force. They overwhelm, dominate, and destroy. So he makes a decision. We won't fight them like animals. We'll beat them like humans. The plan is set. Lure them into a narrow forest corridor. Isolate their units, weaken them with ranged attacks, then finish them with precision strikes. The night before the battle, Aru sits beside him. No jokes, no small talk, just silence. She places something in his hand, a necklace made from her own hide. "If I die, remember me." He grabs her wrist, his voice cold and steady. "This time, we're not losing anyone." Then through the trees in the distance, dozens of glowing eyes. The Bloodfang clan has arrived. The fire roars higher, spears rise, the first real war begins, and this time, it's not a fight for survival, it's a fight for dominance. At dawn, the ground trembles, not like an animal, but rhythmically, deliberately. They emerge from the tree line. Not dozens, hundreds. A Bronze Age civilization finally revealing itself. Soldiers in bronze-like armor, interlocked shields, long spears, short swords, and banners marked with symbols no one recognizes. They don't roar, they don't charge wildly, they march. From atop the wooden wall he watches them, and for the first time he feels it. This is a real army. Aru tightens her grip on her spear. Even the fiercest warriors hesitate, because their instincts can't process an enemy like this. And in that moment, he understands one truth: if they fight head-on, they lose. So he changes the battlefield. Children and non-combatants are sent deep into the forest and hidden. Food stores are scattered and concealed across multiple locations. The forest itself becomes a weapon. Paths are narrowed, pits are dug and carefully concealed, and sharpened stakes are quietly placed at ambush positions. He anticipates the enemy's next move. A disciplined army will advance in formation, stick to clear paths, avoid disorder, so he gives them only one seemingly safe route forward: a trap. The army enters the forest, slow, careful. The moment they pass through the narrow corridor, he gives the signal. From the shadows, a storm of spears rains down. Clang, clang, clang. Shields fly up instantly. Most are blocked, but not all. Some soldiers drop. The formation shudders. Then the ground betrays them. The front line takes one step forward and vanishes. Hidden pits collapse under their weight. Sharpened stakes drive through the gaps in their armor. Screams echo through the forest air. The army halts, stunned, confused, but only for a moment. Their commander raises his hand. Signals, they adapt fast. Spears probe the ground ahead. Shields lock tighter. Steps become slow and measured. Then they push forward. Not wildly, in a disciplined wall formation. They punch through the first line of traps, and now it's face to face. A young warrior hesitates, just for a split second. A sword flashes like lightning. One clean, precise strike. She hits the ground. For the first time, the tribe is watching their people die. Not to wild animals, but to something controlled. Something cold and calculated. Panic ripples through the ranks. Aru surges forward, fire burning in her eyes. She doesn't wait. She attacks, not recklessly, but from shifting angles, targeting the gaps between armor joints, retreating before they can counter. She's a storm, relentless, precise. One soldier drops, then another. But she can't break the whole formation. He sees it clearly. Strength alone won't win this. Chaos will. So he shifts everything. The tribe breaks into small, fast-moving strike teams. Hit, fall back, reposition. They target weak points, rear supply lines, stragglers, isolated soldiers. The pressure never lets up. The forest comes alive. Cracks begin to form in the enemy's formation. Then everything stops. From the rear, a single figure steps forward, massive, fully armored, calm, the commander. He raises his weapon, points it forward, and speaks one word: advance. The army surges again. Harder, faster, more aggressive, cutting through the forest like it doesn't even exist. 3 warriors attack him at once. They're on the ground in seconds. Fear becomes reality. He gets it now. This battle isn't about defeating the army. It's about taking out the commander. He lays out his final plan. He steps into the open clearing, completely alone. The commander spots him immediately. Their eyes lock. He turns and runs. The chase begins. Deep in the forest, in a narrow, rocky passage, spears, boulders, and warriors wait in silence above. The commander enters. The trap is set. Rocks thunder down. Spears rain from above. He blocks most of the blows, dodges the rest, and still, he's standing, tougher than anyone expected. Then Aru drops from above. No hesitation, no fear, just rage. They collide. Metal versus instinct. Discipline versus evolution. The fight is brutal. Aru is faster. The commander is stronger. Every move is sharp, shifting with the moment. She takes hits. Blood runs. He nearly finishes her, and in that exact instant he acts. Not with brute force, with timing. He hurls the spear, not at the body, but at the gap in the neck armor. It goes straight through. Aru sees it. She sees the opening. She moves forward. One final strike, the commander goes down. Silence. The army stops. Their leader is gone. The formations collapse. They fall back, not wiped out, just pushed back. Driven away. The battlefield goes quiet, bodies everywhere. Not just the enemies, their own too. The young apprentice is gone, several warriors lost. Even Big Flower barely made it out alive. Across the battlefield. Victory, but not clean. Not easy, just real. Back at the settlement, they rebuild. Stronger, more permanent, completely changed. No celebration, just resolve. He stands on the wall again, but he's not the same person who stood there before. This isn't enough. We have to become something they fear. Aru stands beside him, wounded, but unbroken. She asks, "So what are we now?" He answers, calm, steady, certain. Not a tribe, not just a village. We are the beginning of an empire. Far away in another city, word arrives that the border unit has retreated. A different commander steps forward and smiles. Interesting. Because this war has only just begun. Apologies for this part 2. The characters were inconsistent, and the story did not connect to part 1. My AI ran out of credits, so I am currently rewriting this chapter. The new version will feature consistent characters, continue the story from part 1, and be much improved.
Did you enjoy the video? Drop a like to let me know and smash the subscribe button if you want to see more. I love to hear your thoughts. Tell me your favorite moment, what you didn't like, or what I can do better next time in the comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next one.